Welcome everybody to my channel. My name is Killot404 and welcome to another episode of the Call of Duty Community Choice. This time I'm going to be showing you some World at War gameplay, and just before I get into that, I'm going to remind you guys for the next Community Choice, it's going to be a choice between Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 3, two of the newer Call of Duties in the franchise. So go ahead, you guys know what to do. Just vote in the comments below on which game you want to see next. So let's now talk about some World at War. And I know this game holds a lot of great memories in you so-called Call of Duty veterans on the Wii, but believe it or not, I didn't even actually get this particular game at midnight release. I think this game came out in 2008. I actually got this game just this year. I bought it on Amazon. It was used. It was only $5, so it was a great deal. And the reason that kind of motivated me to do so is because I've just been doing a lot of thinking. I've just realized that I've been such a Call of Duty, a big Call of Duty fan over the past couple of years, in that I actually owned all the Call of Duties, pretty much all the modern Call of Duties from COD 4 and onward, even Modern Warfare 2 on the PC. This was the game that was kind of only the missing link in my so-called Call of Duty collection. I was like, you know what? This game came out a long time ago. This game was like appreciated by a lot of Wii fans because it was so monumentous back in the day. I was like, you know what? Let's kind of take a trip back into the past and see what this game is all about. And that motivated me to buy this game online used for the Wii. I almost bought it for the PC, but remember I was like, you know what? I'm more of a Nintendo Call of Duty fan. I've actually owned all of my Call of Duties on the Wii. I think it's more appropriate to pick it up for the Wii, and that's what I did. So when I got this game, I played it. I played the single player. The single player was actually pretty not so decent. It's like barely okay. Most of the other Call of Duties have a much better campaign, in my opinion, than World at War. But most people want to talk about online play, but online play was like a complete surprise because going from Black Ops 2, like a feature-rich game on the Wii U, going all the way back in time to World at War on the Wii, it's almost like a nightmare. It's so amazing that this game is so bare bones in terms of a Call of Duty experience online. It's a big deal back in the day because this is the first Call of Duty you can play online and play against other people. But let me just stress this enough. This game is so bare bones. A lot of the things are missing in this game. A lot of the details as well. For example, the gameplay is only 4v4, so the game takes a lot longer to play because there's less people to kill. There's only like 4 game types. There's only free-for-all, team deathmatch, and hardcore variations. There's no domination, war, capture the flag. All those other game types are completely gone. Search and destroy. So it's like pretty much you're only playing one game type every time you play the game. Not every map is in the game, and of course there's lag shooting. That's even worse as well. It's harder to hit people, and there's no challenges. So this game takes a long time to level up. I think I put like 20 plus hours just getting max level in this game, and it's really kind of annoying and it gets kind of repetitive just to try to do the same thing over and over, so much so that the developers actually decided to put constant double XP in this game just to help you level up faster. If there was no constant double XP, I probably would have stopped playing this game a long time ago, and it would have probably taken me like 40 hours of game time just to get through one prestige. Yikes, I can't even imagine the patience that people have to get to max prestige in this game. But I've seen a lot of max prestiges, and I guess people played this game to death, literally to death back in the day. So that's pretty much like describing how bare bones this game was back in the day. In terms of the actual gameplay, it's pretty good, it's pretty decent. There's some of the problems in the game that actually occurred just from the Wii because of the Wii's limited hardware, and there's other problems in the game, in my opinion, that just come from the nature of the game itself. So when I talk about the limitations of the Wii hardware, I'm saying the gameplay, it kind of gets, it's lacking a little bit because of the online hit detection. Of course, you have the lag shoot in this game, and sometimes it's a complete crapshoot. You don't know who's going to kill somebody else. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes other people get lucky, and every time you die because you missed your lag shot or lag shooting, it does really get annoying, and it might piss you off a little bit. So that's really annoying. And even because of the nature of the game, it's World War II, right? So you're using a lot of older weapons. A big majority of the game's weapons are either semi-automatic or bolt action, like the bolt action rifles, and using those guns and sniping in this game, especially when you're not host, is absolutely a nightmare. I can't even get a decent gameplay if I'm not the host trying to snipe in this game, just because, you know, it's hard to lag shoot one shot, you know, that bolt action shot or that sniper shot. It's so hard to kill somebody with those weapons in lag shooting that people in this game prefer to use the automatic weapons, as I do, especially when I'm playing this game. So that's like one aspect of the game that's really annoying. Also too, because it's only 4v4, again, the gameplay is really slow, the game gets dragged out, and a good majority of the time you're actually going to be playing throughout the whole 10 minutes and not even meet the kill cap cap of 750 kills or 75 kills or anything like that, so the games get really, really dragged out. In terms of the actual like gameplay in and of itself, like the balancing and all that stuff, it's a pretty good game. Like, I would love to play this game on the Xbox or on the PC if there was good hit detection, because I think the weapons are pretty nice to use and pretty fair. You know what I mean? There's a lot of great variety of weapons. That being said, though, the major caveat, I know everybody's gonna note that I'm gonna be saying this right now, it's just that MP40 is so rampant. I've never seen a gun in Call of Duty. Let me just tell you this: I've never seen a gun that's so widely used. I bet you, like, every game I've played, there's at least one person using the MP40. It's rampant, and when you put on extended mags, you get to shoot like 10 full seconds of just full-out spray. It's crazy. I've never seen a Call of Duty game where the concentration of people using just one weapon is so vast. You know what I mean? I've never seen it in any other Call of Duty game. It's just the MP40. I just see it all the time. So that being said, that's kind of like annoying for all, everybody to always use the MP40. MP40 with Juggernaut is such a new combination. But that being said, if you took out the MP40 and maybe even rifle grenades too, this game, in my opinion, is really balanced, and it's really unique because it offers a wide variety of weapons, especially with the bolt-action rifles, something that you'd never really see anymore in Call of Duty. You might say like the Ballista is like the only bolt-action with iron sights that you could play in Black Ops 2 in a modern Call of Duty, but that sort of characteristic is only really present in World at War. So that's pretty much it. That's a little bit of insight into the gameplay. Is this my favorite Call of Duty? Not really. It's kind of like an okay Call of Duty in my opinion, but it was still fun nonetheless to kind of have a blast to the past to see what this game was all about. It's still a revolutionary game in the Weeds library, like I said, because a lot of people played this game online. It was the first Call of Duty to have online play, and that was a really big, significant part. That's the main reason why people like me can do this on YouTube, talk about my gameplays, just for the simple fact that I can play with other people around the world. So that's pretty much it. That's my experience with World at War. I hope you guys enjoy it, and keep on voting. Peace.